going on, guys? Yeah, that's perfect. Really.
Nasty. Uh, what was I gonna say? It's people from your past, anybody from your past, okay. And they like to just pop up out of nowhere, but any other time they ghost you, or you message them, they don't respond to you, right? But out of nowhere they pop up, okay. It's because they're watching you from the background, right? They're watching you spiritually, whether it's through cards, whether it's through uh, uh, a witch or whatever it is. They're watching you energetically. Doesn't matter. Okay, they're watching you from the background. Oh, the whole group of them are watching you, right? It's never just one. Um, and they're waiting for the right opportune time to step in when they can benefit from you, right? Only for what you have. Only for what you have, right? There's no love involved. Sorry, you guys might not want to hear that, right? It might be a painful thing to hear, but it's true. There's no love involved, okay? Even though it might be on your end, it's not on the other end, all right? Love is an action word. Action, action, action. It's not just a word, right? It's not just something you say out of your mouth and you just play with it and use it. It's not. No, it is an action word. It requires action behind it, right? So if somebody tells you that and there's no action behind it, best believe they don't love you. Okay. Um, yeah, just be careful. Just be careful, right? Um, cut who you need to cut off, right? Keep them cut off. Okay, don't go back and forth, right? Don't unblock and block and unblock and unblock and don't do that. All right. Um, Most of them, all of them, excuse me, not most of them, all of them that were coming against you, right? For whoever this is for, they're getting their karma right now. Right now. Okay, they're getting their judgment right now. Okay, they're watching you angry. They're watching you pissed. Okay, stay away from like I know you're staying away from them, but don't if they invite you to somewhere or talking about they find a way to get in contact with you or they show up at your door or I wouldn't even open the door to be honest with you. To be totally honest with you, I wouldn't even open the door. Okay, people are receiving karma. Okay, and not just the people who had their not just the people that were close to you have that had their mouths on you, but every when I say this, I absolutely mean it because it's true. Every person that ever spoke a wrong word about you, that said something ill intent about you, right behind your back, they're receiving karma right now. Right now. Okay? I guarantee you they're receiving karma right now. Right? They can still sit there vengeful and hateful and act like they hate you for what they've done, right? But the truth of the matter is that they've done it. They did it. They tried to do it. Okay? They were warned. They were warned who you were. They were warned. Okay? Some of them got close to you just so they can take the information of who you were back to somebody else that they were catering to. Okay? To try to feed them off of you. Maybe it may have been your money, okay? Your energy, uh, uh, whatever it was, okay? They were taking it from you and they were feeding it to somebody else, some third party, somebody that they had in the background the whole time though, the whole time, right? They might have even been living with you, right? But when they weren't around you, they were at home with their wife, right? Or whoever they're married to, or whoever they're in a relationship with. Okay, so it was kind of like you were the third party, right? People could have been staying with you for years. You guys could have been living together for years. But they lived somewhere else as well. Okay? Things are not what they seem. And you're living in a world that it is not what people say that it is. It's not. It's more like Maury or Jerry Springer or Steve Wilkos show. Yeah, real life stuff. That's what's happening. Okay. Dark stuff that's happening behind the scenes that people think that no one else would ever find out about, right? And that if they did find out about it, right, they think that they were crazy, right? Because it's witchcraft, it's magic, it's all of this, you know, kitchen magic, blood magic, voodoo, hoodoo, obia, um, all type of ritualistic magic, okay? Curses, voodoo, all right? It's a real thing. How did God create everything everything in existence? He spoke it. So why wouldn't you think that that's real as well? All it is energy. Okay? You got these people on Facebook quoting scriptures or quoting, you know, positive affirmations, but when really they're behind the scenes doing magic. They're doing dark magic. And all magic is dark. Okay? All of it. They're behind the scenes doing dark magic. And they really think that there's something. They really think that they're significant. They think that they have power or that they're a leader or that they're intelligent or that they're somebody. And they're not. They're not. They're this small. Immature. Okay? Lacking intelligence. Lacking discernment. Lacking the abilities to stop and think. Lacking the ability of foresight or hindsight. Just lacking ability all around. Okay? Just think of a 5-6-year-old. Just think of a 5-year-old toddler. Okay? That knows nothing. But says mine, 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 mine. Just like those birds on the, what is it, Finding Nemo? Yeah. Just think of adult, adolescent children that think they know something, that think they're powerful, that think that they can come together behind the scenes and gang up against people because they've done it before, right? They've done it before to unsuspected, I hate to say it, but like weaker people. And I'm not saying they're weak because they're like powerless. I'm saying weaker because they're, naive to the type of things that really go on in this world, right? And it's not most people are naive to it, right? Because they follow the systems of the world, right? They're stuck on this system or that system. We're living in a matrix, right? It's a whole bunch of different systems, okay? That people are on the tracks of systems that they're on, okay? Very rarely, or if at all, do they stop and veer off and stop and think for themselves like, I wonder, right? The world doesn't leave room for wondering, for wonderment. They try not to, right? Because then people can wake up. Then people can get out of this matrix, right? Chosen one, star seed, you've always been that way since a child. You've always questioned things. You've always stopped and thought about every single thing. You're very intellectual. You're very analytical. Okay? These people are not. That's why they didn't think twice before they tried you. That's why they didn't know. They didn't know to never start a fight that you're not sure you can finish. Don't you ever start a fight that you're not sure you can finish. Ever. people are learning that lesson now. All right, so be careful of people that like to pop up out of the blue, right? I'm telling you, encounters in our lives, they're not for no reason. They're not for no reason. Either God is sending them or Satan is sending them. Okay? You shall know them by their fruit. Okay? All right. Love y'all. Talk to you later.